232. This is the last big hoorah of the year. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Listen, UFC 232 is happening right now. Big win, of course. Andre Ewell lost to Nathaniel Wood. Nathaniel Wood with a big rear naked choke finish in the third round. Shows that he belongs in the UFC in the bantamweight division. Uriah Hall with a big win in the middleweight division defeated Bevan Lewis. That was a great fight on the prelims. And listen, Uriah Hall was on fire, but really sad news about his sister passing away. Very emotional win. Then we got to Kat Zingano. Zingano and Megan Anderson. Now, Megan Anderson, I told you she was going to win. I said I heard her by knockout. What happened was, it was crazy. She lands, kind of like raises Kat Zingano with a big leg kick. Zingano's up against the cage. Zingano's eye, it grazed her eye. She can't open her eye. It's a doctor stop. It's TKO. And Megan wins. And listen, I'm so excited because Megan gets the opportunity to say, I belong in the featherweight division. I am going to be the next contender. Whoever fights next, you better put Megan Anderson right there. So at this point, if Cyborg wins, the fight with her and Megan that was supposed to happen a year ago will happen. If she doesn't win, if Amanda Nunes wins, she has no choice to defend the newly crowned featherweight title against Megan Anderson. They got to make this fight next. I've got Megan Anderson. I think she's next in line for the title shot. So that's a big implication. Of course, congratulations, Montel Quick Jackson getting it done. And listen, Montel made quick work of Brian Keller in the first round. And a big Darce choke. Caught with a nice elbow up against the cage. And Montel Quick Jackson now is 7-1 UFC. Very impressive victory for him. And moving forward, I'm telling you, Montel Quick Jackson is one of these guys you have to look forward to in UFC. Rich guy came in at 6-0 and got the big win at Dana White Tuesday Contender Series. Now he's 8-1. Tough, huge win, man. 7-1, 7-1. And listen, I can't believe what Montel did. Big guy, big power for a bantamweight, 135 pound. Here we go. And so prediction time, UFC 232. And listen, if I'm gonna make my predictions, you won't believe some of the fights I picked. So, to go over what I picked in the divisions, listen, I got John Jones defeating Gustafsson by unanimous decision. I gave my explanation why. I think he's going to come in early, set the tone early. He's going to be very dominant, and I think he's going to hit him with lots of leg kicks, lots of knees. He can't straight out box him. If he straight out boxes him, he's going to lose. He's going to lose. He can't straight out box Gustafsson. He's got to come out there, be dynamic early on. I think he's going to incorporate the wrestling game. Why not? He's a national Junko wrestler, junior college wrestling, and he's a fantastic athlete. But the fans want to see the fight standing. They want to see a knockout. And I'm still going to unanimous decision, but listen, a knockout coming everywhere. We saw what happened. Daniel Cormier said, Jones. Daniel Cormier connected on great uppercuts. Daniel Cormier hit him with everything but a kitchen sink. What happened at the end? John Jones kicks with a huge leg kick, ends the guy. He ended him. Daniel Cormier lost that fight. Tough loss for DC. Jones is the best. He's number one for a reason. So, can he get the monkey off his back? Can he beat Gustafsson? I think he gets Gustafsson. He gets it by unanimous decision, though. Makes him more dominant this time and leaves no doubt in anyone's mind. Could he get a finish? Yes. Gustafsson is a tough guy to finish. That's all I'm going to say. Real tough guy to finish, and so is Jones. The fans demanded this fight. We're getting this fight. Jones has nowhere to run. Gus has nowhere to run. They want to be the baddest man at light heavyweight with 205 pounds. They got to go through each other, and I am so excited for this. The fans have been clamoring for it. Listen, we can do this in New York. We can do this in Los Angeles. We can do this in Las Vegas. We can do this in Timbuktu. It doesn't matter. This fight's happening tonight, UFC 232. I am so pumped for this fight. I hope you all are as well. So, I do have Amanda Nunes defeating Cyborg by knockout/TKO. Let me explain why. Amanda Nunes has not lost to Kat Zingano. Well, we saw what happened to Zingano tonight. That was back in 2014. Since then, she's taken on all comers. She's finished former contender Sarah McMahon. She's really looked amazing every time we see her perform. I like this fight with Nunes. I think she's quick. I think she's quicker than Cyborg. I think she hits those angles. She sets the pace early. But Cyborg pressures. She's a pressure fighter. She's going to come in. She's going to look to pressure. And I think this is going to be a performance for Nunes for the ages. I think she's going to dig deep and pull out everything she has to thwart Cyborg. Listen, Cyborg's been knocked out before. She was knocked out in lion fights back, I think, 2014, 2013. She was knocked out in a Muay Thai fight.
Really?
Yes. However, she has not lost in MMA since her original debut back in 2005. So, that's another big statistic. She's not lost in the MMA cage. She did get knocked out. I don't know why she tried Muay Thai. She's an MMA fighter. And I'm not going to read too much into that, but I am going to give the advantage to Cyborg. However, I think Nunes can overcome it. I think Nunes is going to weigh in big. She's a bigger woman. She's got good size. I think that people are sleeping on her, and I've got Amanda Nunes. And listen, I may not be. It's not a compelling argument, maybe, to say, oh well, Nunes is going to outstrike her. No, but I think Nunes is going to be smart. She's going to be conservative when she needs to be. When she needs to be, she'll go right after it. I mean, look at her. Don't count out her. She defeated Miesha Tate. She defeated Ronda Rousey. For Nunes, the lioness. And listen, I got a guy right here that loves lions. He has a lion fetish. So listen, Chris, let me ask you, who do you got, Nunes or Cyborg? Because I know you love lions. What do you think of Amanda, the Lioness Nunes, as a new UFC Women's Featherweight Champion and a double champion as that? Come on, man, come in here. Don't be shy, man. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, man. Because listen, I know you love lions. Did you like the lion mask that Nunes wears?
Tonight,
she didn't wear it the weigh-ins last night.
Tonight is all about John Jones.
Yes. But
once in a generation talent.
Tell me.
That we are all excited to see.
Okay. You already got Jones winning.
As far as Nunes goes, I see Cyborg TKO round 2.
Do you see anything from Nunes?
I mean, she's do
you see anything like
a very good champion, but
I'm going with Amanda Nunes in that knockout. Knockout TKO. I've got Amanda Nunes with this fight. I think she's going to be quicker.
You heard Sean Lennon right now, folks.
I am going with the upset. I love the underdogs. And it's funny to say Amanda Nunes is not an underdog. But she was against Ronda Rousey. Remember what happened? And guess who I picked against Ronda Rousey?
Amanda Nunes.
I picked Nunes. I knew Nunes was going to come in here. I didn't know it was going to go down like that. I knew Nunes was going to beat Ronda, and I'm a big Ronda fan. I knew Nunes was going to finish. The way she finished Miesha Tate, and a lot of people had Miesha Tate win that fight. And what happened? Demolished her. She's she's just grown into her own self, and it's just like the loss against Ngannou. Ngannou's never going to fight for the belt ever again. So like that doesn't even matter.
Especially after tonight's performance.
I know. So that doesn't even matter to me.
Where a fly knocked her out, a toenail.
Oh man, have respect, man. Have respect. Listen, if you can't perform, you can't continue. We have to have the help and the safety of the fighters in mind at all times. So, but yeah, Chris, thanks for your prediction. So, also we got Michael Chiesa, Carlos Condit. I think this will be a great fight. The fact that we saw Michael Chiesa against Anthony Showtime Pettis, he did not make weight. He wasn't at his best. He wasn't where he needed to perform that night. And I had Chiesa beating Anthony Pettis. Listen, Chiesa's a monster. And we saw him back against the fight with Kevin Lee. And that was almost like a fluke because he was fighting that choke. And he didn't even tap, and they called it. So he's going up to 170. He's going to be rejuvenated. Carlos Condit is facing 4 losses in a row. I'm not calling Carlos Condit up, okay? But he did lose. He did lose to some guys that people thought he was going to beat. He lost to Neil Magny. He lost his last fight to another tough guy as well. He lost, these losses, they drain you, they add up, and they affect your performance, they affect your confidence in each fight. And that's why I'm still hesitant to say that, Carlos Condit is going to be the same one that we saw WC champion as of old. I'm very hesitant to say that. That's why I'm rolling with Michael Chiesa. I think at lightweight, the guy got it done. He was really well. He was on an undefeated streak. And you got to remember, we go back to April. We go back to UFC back in April. Listen, when Conor McGregor affected these fighters by throwing a dog to a bus, Michael Chiesa was pegged to be the #1 contender to face Khabib Nurmagomedov. However, because of the cuts due to he suffered thanks to Conor McGregor, that affected him too. I'm saying that affects you. You're on a bus and you're cutting weight, you're skinny as hell, you haven't eaten, and then a freaking dolly flies right into your head. and it's cutting your face open. I mean, it takes time to recover from that, man. Look at Rosanna Hunes. She won't even go out in public anymore.
Johnny Bones.
And I'm not. This is not a diatribe by Conor McGregor. I'm just saying that this will affect any fighter, you know. And the fact that he could have been #1 contender in face Habib is he was ranked, and he was ranked higher than Al Iaquinta. He could have fought for the lightweight title. And then Rick Little, his coach, said that he would have won the belt. I'm agreeing that. Listen, I'm agreeing with Rick Little. This is a rejuvenated guy, and that's why I am going with, of course, Michael Chiesa. Unanimous decision. I gave Carlos Condit to stay in there. I think Chiesa's going to hit him from all angles. When he gets the takedown, Condit is not quarantining to fight off his bag. However, Chiesa's going to go for submissions, man. He's tall, he's long, lanky, he's tough, and I think he wears him out for unanimous decision. Okay, just to wrap things up, I got Ilira, Latifi, and Corey Anderson. That's a fun fight, light heavyweight division. Every time we see Latifi fight, tough guy. You know, he demolished his last fight. He demolished Jimmy Manawa. He got him with a rear naked choke after knocking him down. Corey Anderson has been on tough fights as well. I like both guys, but you know, Corey Anderson's got a lot of success with his roster. But you're Latifi. When you stand with him and bang with him, that's it, lights out. I think he can stuff the takedowns of Corey Anderson, and I got him. I think it might be a similar performance that he had against OSP. The force he had against OSP, he just walloped him, he knocked him down, he got that big submission win, and we could see something like that. But I'm going with a TP by knockout / TKO. Of course, my original prediction, we get Anderson, she wins. And Alexander Volkanovski, Ken Mendes, I think it's going to be a tough fight for Mendes. Volkanovski's on a roll, over a 4-5 fight winning streak. Man, I got to go with Volkanovski. Mendes had successes. Last fight, he did well. Listen, he had a big comeback fight. He was suspended by USADA for 2 years. Volkanovski's on a roll. I think the Aussie gets it done. I think we just had Aussie win and Megan Anderson. Listen, these Aussie fighters are getting really popular. You know, we got the shoeies going. We've got all this stuff going on. I think I'm going to roll with Volkanovski in this one. He's going to get my unanimous decision. But this is it for the Fight Reporter Room podcast. We're just seeing the end of the fight between Walt Harris and Andrei Arlovski. We'll be back after the pay-per-view, after this. So, guys, can't wait. Jones goes to send UFC 232. Thanks for joining us. Follow me on Twitter, @Fightlete on Twitter. I'm going to tweet out the results. Follow me on Facebook, Sean Land. Follow me on Instagram, @Fightlete on Instagram. YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel. So much content coming. I'm struggling just to release it all. You know, we got so much. We got UFC gym interviews from UFC Lombard. I still didn't put up. Razor Rob McCullough, who is the regional, former WEC lightweight champion, was on my show. He did an interview, and also Mike Finch. Great to have those guys on. But yeah, I am running out of steam here, guys. I want to thank you. Thanks to my boy Chris for chiming in. Listen, me and him have been watching UFC for a long time, especially having out tonight. This is Christmas come late, New Year's come early. UFC 232 is finally here, and the card remains intact. A slight move to LA from Vegas. And listen, you know, I could talk forever about the whole pictogram BS. I'm not going to get into that discussion. You can listen to my interview with Gorgeous George. We broke that down for about 30 minutes. And should they have moved this? Shouldn't they have moved this event? For one guy, listen, this is a special night. Don't take it away from the fighters. They want to fight. And, like, why would you cancel this event? It doesn't make sense. No, you're not going to cancel it. UFC's here. UFC 232 is an annual event they're doing at the end of the year. Everybody's ready. Okay, the world is watching. Everybody's watching. Listen, man, if you're not on this planet, you're watching. This fight is amazing. This is an amazing card. I cannot wait to get into it. UFC 232. Jones Gustafsson. Listen, I'm going with John Jones. All the respect in the world for Gustafsson, and Sweden may crown their new champion tonight. Listen, Stockholm will be crazy. Do you know how violent of a place Stockholm, Sweden is, man? Those people, they bring knives and guns on them every time they go out. It'll be insane if that happens. Of course, I believe John Jones wins. For him, this is a defining moment. Can he turn it around? He was facing a 4-year suspension, possible 2-year suspension. Whatever he did to get off of that, I'm not going to comment. No politics tonight. Listen, we all have our things. But do remember that we do live in a world where bad guys and supervillains win. So you know what? The clean cut guy doesn't always get the, or doesn't always walk out with the belt. You know, that's what you have to keep in mind. Listen, John Jones is a fantastic in-ring, in-cage talent. Listen, everything he does, it's can't miss. It's must-see TV. So just a little bit about that. You know, we got to be thankful that we are seeing this fight finally happen. And regardless of the outcome, it's going to be one to remember, guys. 5 years in making. Jones goes to sit 2. And please, thanks for tuning in for the Fight Board. Thanks, everybody. Peace and love. Happy New Year, guys. Love you all who's tuning in. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Be safe out there, everybody. Please be safe. Enjoy the event tonight. And please tune into the Fight Board. We won't be back next Tuesday, but we'll be back on January 8th with the live show. We've had 2 weeks off because of the holidays. So make sure to tune in again. Make sure we are going to be back on January 8th for the Fight Board live show. We're going to do our regional Fightlete report, rewards. We're going to have more guests, but listen, we're still keeping it rolling this next week. Lots of post-fight talk. Check out the YouTube channel, Fightlete Report on YouTube. I'm your host, Sean Lennon. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Happy New Year, 2019. It's going to be another amazing year. Season's meetings, of course. And listen, I cannot wait for these fights. I know, man. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. It's the Fightlete Report with your host, Sean Lennon. Take care.
Jesus. You got to know when to end it.
That
was good, though.
Thank you. Hey, brother. I think we're seeing we got this table right here. Now we don't have that one. Yes, everything's reserved, I believe, man. I think you had to come over here. I just don't want no one to tell you, you know. I don't want no one to come over and, you know, say something, you know. So, no, nobody's saying this song.
Sorry. You good, man? I know, man. I've been working so hard, man. I'm doing some housework.
What's up, brother? Thank you for coming out.
It's like a break.
I don't know. I just texted him. He never texted me back.
Tennis moving in tomorrow.
I texted him earlier and
I just told him
in code word.
I don't really come out either with you.
John Jones.
If you want to text him, go ahead. Can I get a menu, please? A menu for the food? Yeah.
I sent him code words for the US. I got
We got us.
and he's like, I already went to the grocery store. Don't worry about it. But thanks.
You got my text?
Maybe he didn't
That's why
know.
I went there too.
I said he got us.
Me too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Man, what you got there, man?
Vodka pineapple?
That pineapple does it no justice.
We had a couple vodka shots in the car before we left. Trying to stick with vodka.